What's up, guys? YGO Strats coming at you. There's a whole lot of new support that I missed and didn't do, so I'm going to go over it and see my take on it. Most of you have probably already seen this, but whatever. Let's take a look. First things first, we got some more legacy support for Buster Blader, another one of Yugi's cards from the anime, the original series one that we all watched as a kid back in like 2000, but Buster Blader was a level 7, I think he had 2600 attack and the effect of like he gains 500 attack for every dragon on the field. But he was one of Yugi's card and people loved him, so they're throwing support at him because that's just what they're doing, is they're raking in money off nostalgia here. So first things first, you got Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer. So good promising name, let's see if he lives up to it. He's level 8, 2800 attack is not bad, 2500 attack. Light attribute, so he's sort of like Construct, sort of reminds me of. Buster Blader and any one dragon monster must be fusion summoned, cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot attack the opponent directly. This card gains 1000 attack and defense for each dragon type monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Not bad. All dragon type monsters your opponent controls are changed to defense position. Your opponent cannot activate dragon type monster effects anywhere. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. So that's not too bad. I mean, I'm hoping they have some stupid Buster Blader fusion to get him out more easily, because polymerization sucks. But against something like Pendulum Magicians and the Odd Eyes, you know, Magician decks that are running wild, it's not a terrible effect. And then just in general, the ability to pierce and be 28 isn't awful. But it does require running Buster Blader, who's very dead in your hand, so let's see what else they got this guy, because he's going to need some serious support, in my opinion. So, looks like we got another one. It is a quick play, Dragonbane Fusion. You can only use each effect of Dragonbane Fusion once per turn. Fusion summon one fusion monster that uses Buster Blader as a fusion material from your extra deck by using monsters from your hand or either side of the field as fusion materials. Not bad! This card is sent to the graveyard. You can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Add this card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, wow. So, I can use my opponent's dragons, or Buster Blader in the mirror match. Wow. But, a quick play Super Poly that doesn't have a cost, and if it gets MST'd and you really want it, you can just, boom, boom, trade something else in your hand for it. Maybe a useless, I don't even know what, Buster Blader, you have 2 or something. That's not bad. I like it. A quick play spell is always the best type of spell your archetype can receive, and it lets you fusion summon quickly. The only issue is you have to have cards from your hand, and if your opponent isn't playing dragons, then it can be pretty hefty. It's just a polymerization you can activate on your opponent's turn, but interesting to see. I like that. Next up, we have another Buster Blader guy. Buster Blader, Master of Dragonbane. 26 attack, 23 defense. I'm assuming that's the same stats as Buster Blader himself. This card's name is treated as Buster Blader while in the field or in the graveyard. If an opponent's monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target that destroyed monster, equip it to this card. Wow! Once per turn, you can send one monster card equipped to this card to the graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls with the same type as that monster's type. Not bad. I mean, against Blackwings or something that runs all one type, it can be a nice Regeki without a cost, more or less. And just the fact that you can Regeki one monster and equip it to him, which is weird as hell, but why not? Solid effect, level 7. The only issue is going to be getting it out. I think they got a little level 1 monster that you can tribute, which is nice, but it'll probably be a $40 secret rare too, because Co-Money hates you. Next thing, we got Enlightenment Paladin. Enlightenment. Oh god, this is going to be a Dark Spellcaster, Synchro, 28, or level 8, 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Tuner and non-tuner, generic as hell. So, more level 8 support for Synchros, just what we needed. You can only use the first effect of Enlightenment Paladin once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned by using a Magician Pendulum as a synchro material, you can target one spell card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Wow, that's stupid. So you can just get Pendulum Call again, or I don't even know in the OCG, like Feather Duster, grab Regeki back. Regeki him twice in one turn, do it.
When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. Wow, that's a solid monster. And the moment I saw Enlightenment, I'm like, that sounds like a friggin' Enter Mage or whatever it's called in the OCG, the Performapal and pals that are ruining people's lives. What else we got? We got Tuning Magician, a level 1 dark spellcaster tuner effect, 0 attack, 0 defense. Oh, it's like a new effect veiler. You can only use the first effect of it once per turn. This card in your hand or graveyard while there are 2 magician cards in your pendulum zone. You can special summon this card but banish it if it leaves the field. If this card is normal or special summoned, your opponent gains 400 life points, then you take 400 damage. And then our other friend is Super Heavy Samurai, Big Bane Mogrigrain, Kokorogami, I think. Level 3 Earth Machine, 100 attack, 21 defense. Cannot normal or special summon this card if there's a spell or trap in the graveyard. When your take, okay, I am reading it right. When you take battle damage while there are no spell and trap cards in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. During the turn this card is summoned by this effect, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. So, more little splashy support for samurais to help stall or whatever. And that's an interesting tuner for the magicians. I'm not sure how it's going to help too much. The 400 life point gain to the opponent and take for yourself, I don't know. But the fact that while you have scales that you can drop a level 1 tuner and go into a level 8 is obnoxious. That might see a little bit of play at like 1 or something. And then we got a bunch of stuff. We got weird looking haired friggin' people. And hey, an Exceed. Phantom Knights of the Breaksword. 2000 attack, rank 3, Dark Warrior Exceed, yada yada. 2 level 3 generic. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card on each side of the field. Destroy them. If this Exceed summon card is destroyed, you can target 2 Phantom Knight monsters with the same level in your graveyard. You can not special summon monsters other than dark monsters for the rest of the turn. Also special summon them, but they each gain 1 level. Okay, I was like, it said we can target a monster. Does it not have a bonus effect there? We just target them? So yeah, there you go. You get to special summon 2 and they gain 1 level. So if there's a rank 4 for them, this will be great. This looks really cool. I'm not going to lie. I mean, the oversized sword is ridiculous. I've never been a fan of oversized swords, but Metal Knight and a ghost head, no fire, metal horse, like that's pretty sick. And it looks like we got your Exceed materials here. Phantom Knight of Rugged Glove. So it's literally his 2 pieces, isn't it? Totally is. 1000 attack, 500 defense, level 3 Dark Warrior. You can only use each effect of him once per turn. 1, a Dark Exceed monster summoned using this card gains the following effect. If the Exceed monster is Exceed summoned, it gains 1000 attack. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Send 1 Phantom Knights card or Phantom Knight spell trap card from your deck to the grave. That's nice. So that's actually really good. You can you can just give him 1000 attack and Foolish Burial or something. I'll take it. Yeah, that's solid. It's level 3 warrior, so no tour guide nonsense. And then we got this friend here, Phantom Knights of Dusty Robe, 800 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use each effect once per turn. If this card is in face-up attack position, you can target 1 dark monster on the field, change this card to defense position, and if you do, that target gains however much 100 it was in the anime attack and defense until it was opponent's turn. So it gains some amount of attack and defense until the end of the turn. You can banish it from your graveyard to add 1 Phantom Knight card other than Dusty Robe from your deck to your hand. So that's got great synergy because you can Foolish him, banish him, and search something else. So just deck thinning and searching, fantastic. Looks cool. Can't wait to see what happens with them. Maybe they'll have a bit more support, and this probably is right here. Phantom Fogblade. Activate this card by targeting 1 effect monster on the field. You can use this second effect of Phantom. You can only use the second effect of Phantom Fogblade once per turn. That target cannot attack, cannot be attacked, and its effects are negated when it leaves the field. Destroy this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Phantom Knights monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but banish it if it leaves the field. So there you go. You can send that to the grave with Buddy's effect, and then banish him, special summon another overlay. Oh, the shenanigans. You get 2 Exceeds in 1 turn potentially. Looks like it'll be fun. They look really cool. And it looks like that's our Buster Blader support right now. There's that level 1 that I know of. I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll find it and do a little review of it. But I remember it's got 3 effects. You can tribute it in special, you can like tribute it and add 1 to your hand, or
No, you summon it and it searches one, then you contribute it and special summon Buster Blader from your hand. So it's another level 1 that keeps the deck flowing like with Red Eyes. So it's $40 probably. But not looking too bad. Not looking too great either. I think it'll be a functional deck at this point, but it's not going to be topping any tournaments. That's my guess. But yeah, go ahead, leave some comments down below. What do you think? Excited for new Buster Blader support? What do you think of our good friend Enlightenment Paladin? Pardon me. I think he's pretty solid personally, but 2500 attack is a little lacking, but it's not surprising. It's probably the main character's fucking fusion monster, synchro monster. But yeah, go ahead, leave your comments. New Phantom Knights of Breaksword and Phantom Knight archetypes, Buster Blader stuff, all that new stuff constantly coming out. I assume this is going to be in the set coming out after Breakers of Shadow, whatever that one is. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and screw it. We'll see you next time on YGO Strats.